Hello friends, welcome to Study Make Education channel. Today we are going to discuss about power plant engineering subject MCQs with explanation. So let's start. Corrosion in boiler is minimized by uh, option B is the right answer because alkaline material is required to minimize the corrosion inside the boiler. Option B is the right answer. Which of the following is fire tube boiler? Babcock Wilcox is water tube boiler as well as Stirling also is water tube boiler, and locomotive boiler is our fire tube boiler. Means fire inside the tube and water are surrounding the tube. Option A is the right answer. The ratio of isentropic heat drop to heat supplied is known as Rankine efficiency. Option A is the right answer. Rankine cycle efficiency of a good steam power plant is near about 35 to 45 percentage. In actual work, the efficiency is 15 to 20%, but for good steam power plant, right answer is option B. The capacity of boiler is defined as amount of water converted into steam from 100 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius in 1 hour. So option D is the right answer. A steam engine is a heat engine that performs mechanical work using steam as a working fluid. So option A is the right answer. Steam engine is an external combustion engine. Our two-wheeler and four-wheeler are internal combustion engine like SI engine and CI engine. SI engine for petrol auto cycle and CI engine it is for diesel cycle. So over here right answer is option A. The effect of reheat on steam quality is that it is option A is the right answer. When we apply reheat in a steam power plant, then quality of steam will be increased. So the effect of a reheat on a steam quality increase because this steam is undergoing expansion two times. Option A is the right answer. Now reheat of steam under ideal conditions take place at constant pressure. Option C is the right answer. For high boiler efficiency, the feed water is heated by an economizer. Economizer is normally used to heat the feed water. Which of the following is not a high pressure boiler? Option A is the right answer. Lancashire boiler is not a high pressure boiler. The most practical vapor cycle is option C is the right answer. Rankine cycle. Steam coming out of the whistle of pressure cooker is a wet vapor. Option B is the right answer. The latent heat of a steam with increase in pressure that will be option C is the right answer. So if the latent heat of steam with increase in pressure, the latent heat will be decreased. In the for latent heat, we should remember one thing: phase change, but temperature does not change. But in our case, the right answer is option C. Size of boiler tubes is specified by size of boiler tube is specified by the outside diameter and its thickness. So option B is the right answer. In fire tube boiler, pressure is limited to up to 16 bar because the fire tube boiler have a safe working pressure below this approximately 20 bar. So option A is the right answer. The boiler consists of a horizontal fire tube is option A Cochran boiler. In Cochran boiler is multi-tubular vertical fire tube boiler having number of horizontal fire tubes. Reheating of a steam is used to increase work output. We are applying reheating in a steam power plant to increase the work output. So option B is the right answer. Well, with reheating of steam turbine is used to increase work output. Here work output is work done by turbine minus work done by the compressor. Option B is the right answer over here. For a given set of operating pressure limit of a Rankine cycle, the highest efficiency occurs due to regenerative cycle because in regenerative operating pressure limit of a Rankine cycle the highest efficiency occur in regenerative cycle And in practical regenerative cycle, the feed water enters the boiler at high temperature as compared to the corresponding temperature in case of a simple Rankine cycle, and it is heated by steam extracted or bleed from intermediate stage of the turbine. So basically, uh, in economizer we use the heat to increase the temperature of feed water, and that heat comes from bleed from the intermediate stage of the turbine. Well, in this diagram we can see an economizer, and this is the diagram of a power plant. Well, in this arrangement, as we can see, we are using some amount of heat from this region, and here we can see the separate channel, and this heat will further used to increase the temperature of a feed water. So due to the economizer, the efficiency of per plant will increase up to certain level. Which of the following is the commercial unit used to measure electricity consumption? Our right answer is option A, kilowatt hour. 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 kilowatt into 3600 second. If we further solve this equation, 3600 kilowatt second, so it will be 3600 kilojoule, because joule per second is equal to watt, so we can write joule is equal to watt into second. So we can put this value over here, so our answer is 3.6 megajoule. A device is used to put off fire in the furnace of the boiler when the level of water in the boiler falls to an unsafe limit. Our right answer is option D. A fusible bulb, it is fitted to the crown plate of the furnace or the firebox. Its object is to put off the fire in the furnace of the boiler when the level of water in the boiler falls to an unsafe limit, and thus avoids the explosion which may take place due to overheating of the furnace plate. So let's draw a rough diagram of the boiler, and this unit fusible plug, it is fitted at this stage. So here, as we know that the firebox is fitted over here and our fusible is fitted over here, so it is used to protect our boiler. Well, match list 1 and list 2. Lancashire boiler, it is a horizontal double fire tube boiler. Cornish boiler is a horizontal single fire tube boiler. Lamont boiler is a high pressure water tube boiler, and Cochrane boiler is vertical multiple fire tube boiler. Well, in this figure we can see this is Lancashire boiler. So here we can see double fire tube. Well, over here at the left side we can see Cornish boiler, and this is our Lamont boiler, and over here it is our Cochrane boiler. Let's discuss about load factor. Load factor is average load over a certain period divided by maximum occurring during the same period. Maximum load is greater than average load, so our right answer will be option B, less than unity. Well, check the following statement about Rankine cycle with superheating. Option first, reduce is specific steam consumption and increase dryness fraction at exhaust for the same condenser pressure. Our right answer is option A. Option 1 and 2 are correct. Well, here we can see TH diagram of a Rankine cycle. Well, superheating means it is the process of increase the temperature at constant pressure above saturated vapor. The effect of superheating in Rankine cycle is efficiency will increase, dryness fraction will increase, and erosion of blade will decrease, and total net work done will also increase, and heat rejection and heat supply both will increase. Well, in this numerical, the enthalpy of steam at entry and exit is 3000 and 2000 kilojoule per kg respectively, and pump work is ignored. So, what is the specific steam consumption? Well, the equation of specific steam consumption is 3600 divided by turbine work. So, our net output from turbine is Wt is equal to enthalpy 1 minus enthalpy 2 at this stage. So, it is given 3000 and 2000. So, our answer is 1000 kilojoule per kg for Wt, and the final answer is 3.6 kilogram per kilowatt hour. So, option A is the right answer. Well, Rankine cycle efficiency for a power plant is W net by Q supplied. That means the turbine work minus pump work divided by heat supplied. So, as we can see here in TS diagram, this is our pump work and over here it is turbine work. So, Rankine cycle efficiency, option A is the right answer, where Q1 is the heat transferred to the working fluid and Q2 is heat rejected from the working fluid. Wt is the work transferred from the working fluid and Wp work transferred into the working fluid. Well, induced draft fan, it is known as ID fan, of a large steam power plant has forward curve blade. In this diagram we can see forward curve blade, backward curve and radial arrangement. This is our output and steam enter into this arrangement axially. So axially input and radially output, or we can say peripheral output. So in this backward curved design we can see the blade are bent backward, and in forward curve blade are curved in forward direction. In this question we have to find incorrect statement for the Rankine cycle. So option C is the incorrect statement. Let's check another statement. Process 1 to 2. So here we can see process 1 to process 2. This is PV diagram and this one is TS diagram. Well, this process 1 to 2 reversible adiabatic expansion and it is known as turbine work. So here we can write Wt, and process 2 to 3 reversible isobaric heat rejection. So it is also known as isothermal heat rejection. So process 2 to process 3. Now process 3 to 4 reversible adiabatic compression and it is known as pump work. So we can write here Wp. Process 3 to process 4, and at last process 4 to 1 reversible isobaric heat addition in boiler. So this is process 4 to process 1. In thermal power plant, the deaerator is used mainly to remove dissolved gases from the feed water. Let's check this explanation. Deaerator in steam power plant removes condensable gases from water and non-condensable gases from circulated water. If large number of closed regenerator are used in a cycle, at least one should be open type for this deaeration process. This deaeration process removes some steam with gases which is make up feed water. So this process is very important, and also this will improve the life of a thermal power plant. In a steam power plant, the ratio of isentropic heat drop in the prime mover to the amount of heat supplied per unit mass of the system of the steam engine steam power plant is known as Rankine efficiency. Let's check about stake efficiency, degree of reaction and relative efficiency. Stake efficiency means work done on a blade and energy supplied per stage. Now degree of reaction means it is defined as the ratio of static pressure drop in the rotor to static pressure drop in the stage, or as the ratio of static enthalpy drop in the rotor to static enthalpy drop in the stage. Now for relative efficiency, it is the ratio of thermal efficiency divided by Rankine efficiency. Well, in this question, the efficiency of superheated Rankine cycle is higher than that of simple Rankine cycle because of the mean temperature of heat addition is higher for superheated cycle. Let's check in diagram. Well, as we can see in this DS diagram, over here process 3 to process 4 indicate simple Rankine cycle and process 3 days to 4 days indicate superheated Rankine cycle. So over here, by superheating the steam to a high temperature from state 3 to state 3 days, the average steam temperature during heat addition can be increased. In this, the shaded area is the net work increase due to superheating. We are talking about this shaded area. Well, the other way to increase the efficiency of the simple ideal Rankine cycle is decreasing the condensing pressure and increasing the boiler pressure. Both will improve our efficiency of Rankine cycle. Well, a temperation is done between the primary and secondary superheater. So option C is the right answer. Plants A, B and C require 3 kg per second, 8 kg per second and 28 kg per second saturated water flow in the downcomer to produce 1 kg per steam, 1 kg per second steam respectively. The most feasible plant will be option B is the right answer, plant A. Well, the locomotive boiler has 157 fire tubes and 24 superheated tubes. This is the factual data we have to remember. In a boiler, various heat losses take place. The biggest loss is due to dry flue gases. The maximum percentage gain in a regenerative feed heating cycle. The thermal efficiency increase with number of feed heater increases. Option A is the right answer. Well, this is the end of the video. Press like button if you like this content and also give your comments because your feedbacks are very important. Share this video with your friends and also subscribe this channel. If you have any query, then contact me on this Gmail studymakeeducation@gmail.com. So stay tuned, stay safe and God bless you all.